What's up, everyone? Back with one more video for today. Obviously video number 2, but I have a lot of work I'm doing in the studio and these ideas keep coming to me. Also, I just received a bunch of emails over the last week or two where people were asking the same exact question over and over. There's a lot of people out there that have taken more interest to the Z6, and I think it's awesome. When the Z6 first came out, everybody across the board, all the YouTubers, basically everybody, there were not many people talking positive. Basically everybody was trashing the camera and saying it was a failure and all this stuff, except for me. But I hadn't started a YouTube channel yet when it first came out. So I've been the advocate and the actual professional using this thing, and so I've tried to pump out as many Z6 videos on YouTube as possible to have everybody up to speed, know exactly what it's like when I get a look at the amount of photos, like the shutter count on this right now, but I gotta imagine I'm already up to about maybe 100,000 shutter clicks on this thing since I bought it in, when did it come out? Maybe like October, November, something like that. I mean, I have put these cameras through the ringer. So I don't know of anybody who's more experienced with them that you can actually get in touch with online and actually talk to. So I have assumed that spot. I'll give you guys all the information on the Z6 in a real professional setting and let you know my honest opinion. So I've had a bunch of people reach out and ask me about the battery life and the overheating issues. And I'm here to tell you guys there are zero overheating issues with the Z6. It does not happen, okay? At all. 100% does not happen. And the reason why I know is because I've been shooting weddings all summer with it, and we just had a nasty heat wave in Massachusetts a few weeks ago where the heat index was about like 115. It was like 115, and the humidity was 100%. It was so hot. I took the couple out for some night portraits, or tried to take them out for some night portraits. I had the G lens on my camera and it fogged up instantly. It was not even, we couldn't even take shots really because the humidity was so bad. So it was 100% humidity. The heat index was 115. I got no overheating issues at all. I was outside shooting with it through the whole ceremony, through the first look, through the portraits, family formals, all that stuff. It was on the whole time, never shut it off, no overheating issues. Okay, so we could just put that to bed. I know that the Sonys had some overheating issues. I mean, you guys know my opinion on Sonys. I think they have awesome image output and the autofocus is great, but I personally wouldn't buy one just because I don't like the build quality. I think it feels too much of like a toy to me, and also I've seen some other photographers and videographers have like issues with it if you just bump it or drop it or something like that. Hey, I know a lot of things can happen when you drop cameras, but I think the most rugged mirrorless out there right now is a Nikon, and I need a rugged camera because when you're on a job and you have a wedding or you have craziness going on, you're not too focused on like babying your camera and your gear. You kind of just throw it in the bag, drop it on the grass. I mean, at least I do. That's how I work. I'm running around, so I need something rugged. Overheating is not an issue. It does not overheat at all. So if anybody is worried about that, anybody who sent me an email or anybody who's commented asking me if there's any issues with it, I have not seen one, and I have put it to the test. I have shot in tons of hot scenarios. It's on me all the time. It never, ever, ever has overheated. Okay? The other issue is the battery life. Nikon has a way low estimation of the shot number you can get off one single battery charge. Okay, I have the ENEL A and B batteries. I have a blend of both of them because I came over from the D850 and the D810. Those are my two cameras before I switched over to the Z bodies. I got a blend of all the batteries, and they so put it this way, on a typical 8-hour wedding I have 8 batteries. I have 8 backup batteries for 3 bodies that we carry just in case. I never ever go through more than 1.5 batteries. I shoot thousands, between me and Sarah, we shoot thousands of photos. I use the back screen. I'm using the viewfinder or the EVF. I use the back screen a lot to frame people and to set up my shots, especially if there's there's light and stuff like that, or in shadows. I mean, I use the back screen all the time, and I never ever have to put a new battery in more than once at an 8-hour wedding. And I don't even go through all that. Like, it's not even like almost dead, so it's not even like I'm using 2 batteries. It's like I'm using maybe 1.5 at weddings. and that's across 3 bodies, and that's it. So the estimation, this is one of the reasons why I love Nikon, is like they're not overestimating, they're underestimating everything. So and that's just how it is with any good business that you run. You underpromise, over-deliver, and they definitely have done that with the battery life on these cameras. Awesome battery life. So those are the 2 issues. You know, overheating, not an issue. Hope that answered your question. Pretty direct. And the battery life, very, very good. A blend of using the EVF and the back screen. Haven't had a problem. At an 8-hour wedding, I shoot probably, between Sarah and I, we shoot like 4,000 to 5,000 photos between our 3 cameras at 8 hours. And we use maybe 1.5 batteries, you know, and that's it. So that is all I have for you on the Z6. That's the update, the Z6 educational update for the day. Like I said, I am always here to answer any Z6 questions that you guys have, because I have 3 of them and I put them through the ringer all year. So any other questions you guys have, let me know, and hopefully you guys are having a good day and out shooting. Till next time.